Okay, so this is my procedural generation project. I decided to go with a city generator, but instead of just going with a grid and then determining heights and determining the building types, I decided to try something a little different and found the wave function collapse algorithm and decided to go with a city builder based around that. And it turned out to be quite interesting, and shortly into the project I realized this would be a really cool thing to merge with my previous project, hence why it is now a updated version of Hive Mind Simulator, 100% procedurally generated. You can see here what it does is it creates a 20 by 20 grid just with empty cells. Each cell holds the tile options. It then selects a tile for one of the cells, and then based on the remaining options of whichever cell has the least amount of remaining options, it then decides an option for that tile and then cascades out from there, creating this really cool and very satisfying to watch, snaking effect as it builds. I then just used the DG tweening package to then use a ease function to have them stretch out and back in, just to add a little bit of extra visual flair to the project, making it more watchable, I would say. Though this project was a lot of fun, honestly. It was very interesting seeing the different methods of procedural generation because I actually did look into a couple of the different suggested options before deciding I wanted to do something different. And I think it turned out really well and got it to a point where I'm really happy with it. Honestly, I could see this being used in many different ways. There's something even Silver brought up was the fact that that's essentially how they make Minesweeper, and I could essentially make my own Minesweeper out of this. And yeah, so there's plenty of applications you can see it in games. Seeing how it generates here, I've actually noticed like there are certain things in games that I've already played that use this form of generation. So I feel like stuff like this will be very useful in the future and still just interesting and fun to work with. Might consider doing something like this for something like a game jam or something. Have it like generate like a platformer level that you then have to go inside on. So, very interesting project, and looking forward to seeing where else I can use stuff like this. And yeah,